Good, y'all? This is Courtney, and we're gonna talk about some comic book news. If you hear something in the background, that's personal interest. Season one, I'm watching it. Personal interest, one of my shows for a little while. I think I only got season one or season two, but whatever. DC has announced that they are, saying goodbye to Vertigo. I think it's Vertigo and two other comic book imprints they got, Ink and Zoom. But we're here to talk about Vertigo. Vertigo started in '93. I was in high school. And it was created for, comic books that deal with more graphic nature. Cussing, sex, and all types of things. I kind of put it like it was the independent brand where you could deal with more creative stories that doesn't follow a certain standard that is required by some of the big name publishers or whatever, especially dealing like with superhero type of brands. And DC created Vertigo because let's keep it 100. DC really couldn't carry none of those type of titles due to the comic, what is it called, the Comic Code Authority. Is they basically censored. You can only do so much with their comic book titles and all that stuff like that, things of that nature. So 1993, it basically that was Vertigo exposed me to some of my favorite writers. Neil Gaiman, Warren Ellis, Garth Ennis, I think Grant Morrison, and all that, and all these different titles: Sandman, Swamp Thing, iZombie, The Fables, Hellblazer, Preacher, and all, different kinds and all that. To me, I call it more creative based. It's just like they had the free reign just to tell these amazing stories. And, from that, Neil Gaiman, he gave us Sandman. And went along, and we got American Gods, and all the different type of things that he done bestowed upon us and all. It's kind of sad because just last year in 2018, they did a relaunch for Vertigo, celebrated the 25th year in the game. And now they decided they're going to shut the doors. And so what they're going to do now, they're doing a new rating system with DC. Basically going to have DC Kids. That's for the children. For the little kid children. DC. I want to say that's like preteen to, young adult or whatever. And then for the adult, the Black Label. I don't know. I don't know. DC, y'all been fucking up. I don't know. I was reading a comment from somewhere and they were talking about it, and homeboy was like, this commenter said, I'm not trying to drink some damn liquor. I want to read a goddamn good ass comic book. And I was like, I'm wholeheartedly with you on that, brother. For sure. I'm wholehearted with you on that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Because my thing is this. Now, last year, they started up with some new titles on the Vertigo. basically, you know, like with the House of Mystery, I want to say. Because they start off New Tales with Sandman and all, and doing other stories with other authors and all that stuff. So I wonder what's going to happen to some of the ongoing titles that they do have. Now, what they saying is that don't worry about them. They still good. We just shifting things a bit, woo-de-woo. And I'm like, y'all finna fuck some shit up. And so, I don't know. I still feel some kind of way about Swamp Thing. And so, I'm kind of cutting my eyes at them. Side eye is eternal. And I'm straight up staring hard at them. At DC. Now, you know, I love Image Comics. You know, that's more creative, whatever. And, you know, Vertigo kind of shifted me to Image Comics and seeking out more independent comic book publishers and all that. And, you know, I would like to think that when Vertigo first shook the table and it gave other comic book publishers confidence to say, yo, we could tell these different stories from different voices, and we could tell all these amazing things dealing with adult nature and everything, and folks will read it. Folks will gravitate to it. Because, let's be real, Vertigo shook the table, and Vertigo was a beast. You know, and you know what? All good things change come. You know, they could have their heyday. Then, you know, things could be looking pretty and everything. Money. And then we hit a low point with all things. Then you do a plateau. And then you just wade in the water, if you will. And maybe they think this is a way to stir things up, to put new blood in it. But I was thinking that's what y'all did last year with the relaunch. New blood. I don't know. So we gonna see. I'm gonna keep an eye on y'all and see how y'all treating Vertigo. But I don't know. Make me feel kind of iffy. So what y'all think? How do y'all feel about it? You know, maybe it was due to, like, you know, the comic sales wasn't like it used to. You know, maybe it was low or whatnot. And so they decided to trim the fat, if you will. Trim the fat, bring it back under one house, and focus. So here's my thing. If y'all doing that to Vertigo, what about Dark Horse? I didn't read anything about Dark Horse. So, you know, Dark Horse, if I remember right, Dark Horse has a whole lot of manga, and it has its own different titles, too. So, what about Dark Horse? I guess Dark Horse doing alright, I guess. I'm not for sure. But, yeah. That's my quick comic book news. I want to talk about, I waited just to see what else going to come up. It hurted my heart. But, you know, things happen. So, what are your thoughts on it? How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel? And what are some of y'all favorite independent comic book publishers? And what titles do y'all have? Listen, give me some suggestions. I read it all, so it don't matter. But yeah. That's it, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. And I will holler at y'all later. Bye.